Hey folks, it's been quite a while that I didn't shoot any original videos for my channel, and I'm sorry about that. I was really busy editing the book of a family friend, and that project is more or less over. I've been posting mostly my live TV appearances, but specifically for the channel I wasn't producing anything, and I'm sorry about that. That's going to change in the days ahead. Today I want to discuss the recent rise in tensions between Russia and Azerbaijan. Of course, Azerbaijan is a former Soviet republic, and for years the Azerbaijanis were looking to Russia as a mediator in their conflict with Armenia. But after Azerbaijan basically defeated Armenia, which had been controlling about 20+% of Azerbaijani territory since the early 1990s, Azerbaijan started to assert a more independent foreign policy, reaching out to its neighbor, regional ally, and fellow Turkic republic, Türkiye, my country, as well as asserting itself as an independent player in international affairs. And Russia was not happy about this. There were plans to connect Azerbaijan's exclave of Nakhchivan to the Azerbaijani mainland, to the main territory of Azerbaijan, through Armenian territory, through the so-called Zangezur corridor, aka the Sunnik region, which Russia and Iran were not happy about. But once Russia got itself into trouble in Ukraine and Iran got in trouble with Israel, Azerbaijan and Armenia have come closer to signing a peace deal. That's also going to affect Turkey's fortunes. Turkey actually recognized Armenia's independence in 1991, but then had to close its borders with Armenia out of solidarity with its Turkic brethren, Azerbaijan. Now there's also a chance for normalization between, on the one hand, Turkey and Armenia. In fact, 2 weeks ago, I'm shooting this video on July 2nd. About 2 weeks ago, the Prime Minister of Armenia, Nikol Pashinyan, was in Ankara to discuss some of the modalities, some of the remaining hiccups in both the peace deal between Armenia and Azerbaijan. Both sides have to take certain steps, as well as the normalization talks between Turkey and Armenia. And tensions have risen recently between Russia and Azerbaijan. Last December, some of you might recall, Azerbaijan Airlines lost a plane that it turned out had been shot down over the skies of the Chechen Republic, and Russian officials pretty much lied about it and have turned the plane over to Kazakhstan. The interpretation is that Russian authorities, in order to cover the event, in order to conceal the event, we're hoping that the plane would fall into the Caspian Sea, and it would be very hard, if not impossible, to reach the wreckage. Instead, the plane made it all the way across the Caspian Sea, but then crashed as it was trying to land in the Kazakh city of Aktau. And Russians' typical concealment, lying about these sorts of events, had already poisoned relations last December. And recently, in the city of Yekaterinburg, Russian police, being what they are, raided the home of two brothers, the Safarov brothers, killed the two of them on suspicion of their involvement, of their alleged involvement in a murder case in that city some 20+ years ago. And then, while taking into custody 3 other members of the family, injured 3 of them. There's talk that, you know, this was a deliberate attack on this Azerbaijani family, the Safarov family, and that there's an alleged torture under custody. In response, Azerbaijani officials summoned the Russian chargé d'affaires at the Russian embassy there and told them that, you know, this won't stand. You got to do something about this. You know, you just can't talk and lie your way out of this. In retaliation, Russian officials started taking into more custody ethnic Azerbaijanis. The thing is that the Safarov brothers are ethnic Russians, but then the Azerbaijanis responded by arresting the members of the Russian state-run Sputnik news agency people who are based in Baku on account of their being secretly spies. Tensions are on the up and up, as I said. One of the backdrop to all of this is Azerbaijan's profile is expanding in the South Caucasus, and Russia's pretty much only remaining partner in the region, Armenia, is finding itself more attuned with Azerbaijan and Turkey. And that's not something that either Russia or Iran wants. Iran, of course, because it's been hammered pretty badly by Israel recently, is now finding itself not wanting to lose its other ally in the South Caucasus, Armenia. So this is something to watch out for. We might hear more about this story in the days ahead. Thanks for watching. I'm hoping to post more videos like this in the days ahead, so keep following the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, do so please. Click like and turn on the notifications. Thank you.